Oops. Caught off guard. It's already started. Hello, and welcome to my twin flame journey. I am Shine, and this is going to be the March reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And please be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for additional messages. Also, keep in mind that these readings are general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And the way that this is set up is either this is actions that you're taking or, situation that's being presented to you. So again, apply the energy as it is. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, and you're my last one. Yay! It's a lot, doing the 12 signs and the weekly and the monthly. It's like, oh, but you're my last one, and then I can just let everything upload, which should take quite a few hours. But at least my work is done for the day. So I'm excited. How about you? What we have is a new spread, that I've created to try to change things up a bit. This is the current situation or what you'll be dealing with, what will be presented to you, or what you're thinking about doing, whatever it is. This is Spirit's advice in regards to it. This is why it's happening, what you're thinking, feeling, or doing in regards to this situation, what the higher message is involved. What is the higher message that is involved? Did I say that right? Well, this is my paper because it's a new spread. I didn't want to forget what's what here. This is your advice. This is what it might be challenging you or anything that you need to be made aware of in order to, have a good outcome. And this is the possible outcome should you follow the advice, or if you're dealing with another person, if everything kind of comes together. Now, I took 4, but one of these ones was the questionable card, so of course I tried to clarify, but we'll get into that. So that's why there's extra in this row. Now, for the month of March, you got the Sun, which is, this is the best card you can get. Plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and accommodations, gratitude for the blessings of life. And then you also have balance, which is temperance. Take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time, there's no need to rush. And then you have the Lovers. True love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. Now, again, the Sun, it's about optimism, fulfillment, the dawn that follows the darkest night. It's a major arcana, so it's significant. It's, the source of life, the happiness of our inner spirit when we're in tune with our truest self. It's in the traditional card, it's the little naked boy. It's having nothing to hide. All of the innocence and purity of childhood. It's representing strength and purity of spirit. It's perfect control of the conscious and subconscious. It's action and vibration. That's the Sun. It's life and its fruitfulness of the spirit. It's success, radiance, abundance. It gives you strength, happiness, and joy. And then temperance. It's about balance between the two genders. Masculine and feminine energies, mastering that within oneself or coming together if you're a twin flame. It's rising from a lower plane, the shadow self, to a higher one, your higher self. It's maintaining a sense of calm and grace. It's a need to put things in perspective, clear long-term vision and what you want to achieve, higher learning on your spiritual journey. The ability to make good choices, having a good perspective on things. It's about divine timing. It's about self-evaluation, re-examining your life's priorities, seeking balance between the inner self and your outer world. It's a search for higher meaning and purpose in life. It's a clash between the old and the new you. It's being confused in direction, trying to evaluate. A need for, detachment and to retreat as a method to accomplish this. It's about healing as well. And then we have blessed, the lovers, I'm sorry. We have the lovers, which is blessed and protected unions. It's a very important relationship, and it's a very important decision because it's, life path altering. It's, the warmth and security of life and of happiness and relationships. It's emotional needs, transforming emotional and spiritual, combining the two. It's balance of the masculine and feminine principles. It's perfection, harmony, mutual attraction, trust, strength, confidence to overcome obstacles. Again, a strong bond that's reflective of a marriage or a soulmate or a twin flame connection, or very significant, a close relationship, intimate relationship. It's our desires, our lusts, it's grand scale choices. Again, it's important ones. It's, one's personal belief systems. It's blessings in disguise. And it's essential to choose right. That's why I said it's an important choice. That's why you have to get in balance. The sun is all about too illumination, healing, clarity in something. Because the wrong choice will lead you off your destined path, your good destined path. I think you got two paths. Because it's our free will choices that lead us to our destiny, and we either choose right or choose wrong, right? So that's an important decision. It's about self-honesty and higher guidance, or seeking higher guidance to make this important decision. And what Spirit says for you to do is wait. So let's see why you should wait. Perhaps more information is needed or something, huh? Wait. Your situation is going to require a little patience. Your angels are not saying no, but they are saying not yet. Sometimes heaven needs a little extra time to make all the pieces fall perfectly into place. What you are asking for may have an effect on the lives of others. When that occurs, it can take additional preparation to make sure that everyone's needs are seen to. Be patient so that all who are involved can have the experience they're meant to have. As I said, you can't force the flower to bloom. You can't force the fruit to ripen. When you're dealing with just more than just you, we have to take that in consideration. People are growing at their own pace. People are learning, and you can't force. So that's why it's about letting go and let God, and just kind of being patient and just focusing on yourself and what you can do for you in the moment, and trying to be present. And not, trying to control outcomes or make people do what we want when we want or be how we want. It's about allowing, and again, maintaining balance within ourselves, gaining that insight, gaining that illumination, gaining that perspective, and knowing that, the choices that we make are going to have a significant impact again on our lives. Head or heart choices. So perhaps they're just asking you to kind of be patient. Again, because, the universe is trying to do its thing, but again, everybody's got free will. So why this is happening is we have the lady. So this is either you or the person that you're hoping to be with. This person embodies, everything a woman should be. Strong, confident, successful, intuitive, attractive, she's it. Almost like the woman of the world. But this could also be, using one's intuition. And then we have faith. And then we have peace. And then we have strength. So again, this is maybe you trying to have faith, wanting to have peace, regain balance in a situation, having peace with another person, trying to find the strength or the courage to, to make a decision, to make a choice, or to persevere in a situation. But let us see what's what here. A lady We have love, so perhaps this is you trying to follow your intuition in regards to love, or this is the person that you love. We get a whole bunch. So Spirit, longings to be with someone possibly at a distance, being nostalgic, thinking about the past. You could also be having regrets. Grand Signore, this is either you having the regrets, or you're having regrets about this person, or you're longing to be with this person, you know, because you love them and you want to be reunited with them. And you want to move forward with them, or this can also be travel. Again, you got so spirity, a distance. Maybe someone needs to travel to see someone. And maybe that's playing a part in the big decision, relocating. To reunite, we got Valagraza Alquare. This is like the Three of Cups, you know, celebrations, happy times, lightheartedness, joyousness. Sometimes Three of Cups symbolizes third-party situations as well. So I don't know if you're needing to decide between two people, or if this is just about, you know, wanting to move forward and have happy times and reunite with someone that you're longing to be with, that you miss, that you love. And then we have faith. 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 This is either you, this is La Vecchia Signora, this is someone who's mature, 40s and up, or this could be faith in reconciling with someone from the past. All these past people. And again, longings, regrets. This is on faith. Vecchia Signora and Sospiri. And wanting to send a message or going to receive a message. Again, this is either what's coming at you or what you're thinking of putting out. You're either the doer or the receiver. You know, hoping if you send a message and voice how you feel and voice your regrets and voice your whatever it is, you're trying to have faith, peace can be had. But maybe you're trying to muster up your courage in order to do it. Let's see, peace. Again, sacerdotes. This is about healing, spiritual guidance. Following one's spiritual guidance. You know, that illumination from the higher self here. Doing some reflecting, Letterato, just trying to discover a way to make peace, to have healing. Strength and hope. Trying to have courage and hope, or strength and hope. Strength to say what you got to say, or do what you want to do. Now, speaking of doing and saying, what are you thinking, feeling, and doing in regards to this situation? We have ending. And then we have surprise. Hope. And brown-haired man. So either you're the brown-haired man who's trying to have hope and wanting to deliver a message and hoping that things aren't, it isn't the end. Or you're waiting for a message from this person and you're trying to have hope, hoping it's not the end. That's the ending. Ending. L'amica. Now there's no amico. So this is just symbolizes a friend or a confidant or someone that we're close to. You know, this could either be us or, you know, things ended with this person who you were very close to. Ending, again, we have vivido, you know, regrets of the past, possibly wanting forgiveness, regretting things ended badly or ended with this person. You know, we have casa, which is, again, is our home life, our living situation, or where we feel at home, the comforts of home, where we have support. You know, and then you have healing here, dottore, and l'amico is l'anemico over here. So again, it's someone may be not too happy with you, or if this is you, you know, you're hoping to get out of your own shadow self and help a situation heal and forgive, or get out of your regrets in regards to what's happened. And it's also about being our own enemy, our own worst enemy. I need to get out of our own way and allow something to heal, not be in the past. Surprise. There he is, Grand Signore, delivering a message. Brown-haired man. Somebody deliver a message that or this is you wanting to deliver a message and present yourself as this new, mature, emotionally mature, wiser, and grown person who's now coming for another chance, because there's longings and desires to be with the person you love, and you again feeling regretful, voicing that, or someone's voicing it to you. And then you have Mercante. Again, this is someone who could possibly be at a distance or trying to bridge the gap. We've got Suspiriti and this be people that are just separated, you know. And this is somebody who also deals with contracts, negotiations, agreements. So it's coming to an agreement or an understanding, a compromise. Trying to, again, or maybe somebody wanting to come see someone to try to heal a situation, see hope. You're hoping for love. And maybe to get out of your own way, because this is arrogance, ego, you know, arrogance in the sense of like when we're being stubborn. Like I said, we don't want to get out of our own way because we're trying to control things out of fear. Again, our childhood wounding, whatever's playing a part. And the ego, you know, could be in the negative sense. Again, our shadow selves, fear, regret, worry, stress, anger, resentment, any of that. So you're hoping, I guess, that will be transformed into love, or again, or maybe we can get out of our own way so that we can have love by letting that go. Again, and finding the strength, finding the courage, not being stubborn in our because it's not serving us well. Brown-haired man. Or someone, again, is voicing they're hoping that you guys will reconcile or whatever, and maybe they're talking about their behavior in the past. And then we have brown-haired man, Viaggio, again, somebody who might want to travel. This is kind of reminds me of the Chariot and the Six of Wands. It's like wanting to have victory in a situation, or wanting to move forward, or wanting to travel. And perhaps they're needing some money to travel. This has been a reoccurring theme for many masculines and feminines. I mean, finances and career, cards always come out. And this Denari card's been coming out a lot. A lot of people in codependency cards come out. You know, perhaps people are needing money to travel. We have, again, strong bond, union, marriage, commitment, you know, twin flame, soulmate. But perhaps, again, people are needing money to do that. So perhaps that's what you're doing, trying to gather your funds, or somebody is. And what advice? Oh, what is the higher message involved here for you? It's mercy. I'm kind and thoughtful towards myself and others. It's about, you know, showing mercy, again, forgiveness, all of that. And we have action. Today I take action related to the priorities I've previously put off. You know, because you got to get out of our heads. We got to take action if we want to see results, right? But we also have to be patient. I trust in divine timing. So I say we can't force something to grow. We can't force people to grow or change. We can't even, you know, how hard is it for us to change our own self? Incredibly difficult, right? So it's about having patience and letting the universe do its thing, letting people do their thing, and just be open to allowing, think positive thoughts, you know, put that energy out there. Try to work on, you know, for forgiveness, healing oneself, you know, compared to the other person, you know, and be prepared to take action, or, you know, to take action of things that you can actually have some kind of say over or do over. Do what you can for yourself in the moment. And again, it's just about being patient. All in due time, dear. That's why they tell you to wait. And they also tell you to pay attention to the red flags. The sign is cautioning you. So this is either you needing to pay attention to your intuition, yes, follow your heart, follow your whatever, or, you know, if there was some shady behavior and stuff in the past, make sure that you pay attention, take things slow. Let people prove themselves with not just words, but action and consistency. And be open to new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Or an old person that you're possibly rekindling with. And then we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And again, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. But pay attention to red flags, if there are any. Let's see. Now, the possible challenges or anything that you need to be aware of. You only had one come up in the challenge position and the other in the ally, which is good. So the challenge position one is the Metal King. Discipline, armor, and boundaries. Yeah, definitely healthy boundaries. Remain in balance. What does it say? I can't think of the word. Whatever lessons that were learned, implement. That's the word I was looking for. You know, make sure that you, again, proceed with caution. Maintain one's wisdom and boundaries. Don't rush in all in the woo-woo and throw all that to the side, because it might backfire, you know. Just chill out. Let it go, let it flow. Nice and slow. The Metal King. As a challenger, be mindful of codependency and enmeshment. Not quite sure what that word means. Maybe it's to become entangled in something. Kind of sounds like that. When the Metal King comes as your challenger, he's inviting you to address how overwhelmed you may be around other people. Do you pick up their feelings like a sponge? Do you feel you need to heal them so that you feel better? Get grounded, be clear about your own personal boundaries, and restrain yourself when you feel like jumping in to help without being asked. This is also a warning against forming unhealthy relationships in any area of your life. Now again, that's why I said People need to come into their own. You can't rescue somebody. You can't change somebody. You can't save somebody from themselves. It has to come from them. And that's how you know you're dealing with someone who has genuinely grown and learned from a situation, because they're showing themselves as grown and learned and mature, because they can hold themselves accountable. They can be honest. They can, be clear about what their role was in the situation, how they would like things to be different, showing, backing up what they say. Again, it's like you can't be just wanting the relationship so bad that you're willing to take what somebody says at face value just so you can have them back. That's why they're telling you to take things slow, pay attention to the red flags, maintain balance, have clarity in this situation. Maintain your boundaries, maintain what you learned during the next thing. Again, allow people to prove themselves, and don't try to rush things just so that it happens because you want it right now, because that person might not be ready, and you might be setting yourself up for having somebody back that hasn't really changed because you're not allowing them their process. And that's important. It's about, again, releasing control, and allowing the universe and them to do its thing, and you just do yours. Whatever comes, comes. Whatever goes, goes. Try to be detached as much as possible. It's easier said than done. And especially if you're a person who's empathetic or who likes to help or whatever, but that might have been your lesson the last time around. Maybe you had no boundaries. Maybe you were jumping through hoops trying to prove how worthy you are, doing all this stuff for this person, giving and giving and giving, and all they were doing was taking. And so you had to kind of learn self-love, self-respect, boundaries, maintaining balance, that relationships are equal give and take. So if you're not getting as much as you're giving, you need to cut them loose. Let them learn that lesson. Again, we can't be, what do they call it? The Florence Nightingale syndrome. I'm always trying to heal somebody. You can't do it. Believe me, I've tried. I speak from experience. You can't do it. Especially some people, they're incapable of that. So you got to save yourself. So that was it for that one. I'm sorry. And then number 6, in the ally position, the Diamond Dreamer. When the Diamond Dreamer arrives, he represents a successful manifestation of the unseen into the material. Be sure you truly want what you think you desire, for this ally will commit to getting it for you. All manner of conditions will flow around you. Messages from Spirit will serve to guide you towards achieving your heart's desire. If you want a house, you'll be led to it. If your property is a new job, with the right continual steps, you will achieve this. If you desire a more harmonious relationship, the measures needed to create this will be obvious. A project finally pays off. Material gain and positive financial shifts may also be on the way. You will indeed see the tangible results of your ambition. The Diamond Dreamer also serves to guide you to the appropriate choices so that the unseen is awakened to move mountains on your behalf. Positive communication is now possible in all your relationships. Now, again, they'll say be careful of what you want, because a lot of past people are coming around, and some have changed and some have not. So be wary, be clear. Don't just, take the person back, like I said, whatever, just what they're saying, because a lot of people are smooth talkers, and once they get in there, they fall right back into their old stuff. That's what they say. Pay attention. Take things slow. Like I said, be careful what you wish for. Sometimes you might get it, and it's just the same that it was before. So again, a lot of opportunities to come in. A lot of people are being tested to see if they learned. And you might have past people coming in to test to see if you've learned, if you're going to fall for their old tricks. And if you do, then you're preventing yourself from the true gem that will be coming in after them. You never know how the universe works. So as I said, be aware. This person might be changed, might be a chance, whatever, or they might be up to their old tricks. Just be careful. So the next one is the prison waif, 31. When the prison waif arrives, his realm as your ally, he comes to remind you of the law of paradoxical intent. Your own self-sabotaging thoughts and hidden beliefs are in fact preventing you from your highest good. You might believe that you're doing all you can to manifest your reality, but perhaps you're giving in to thoughts such as the following: I can't do this. I'm unworthy. I'll fail, so why try? I don't deserve this, or I'm unlovable, or, any of the stinking thinking. The fears, the stress, the worries, the doubts, the projecting the past to the future, etc., etc. In fact, you're locked in a prison of your own making. It's like the Eight of Swords. That's good news because it means you have the key to let yourself out. This is a sign that you need to spend some time with yourself addressing those beliefs that counter your hard work to get ahead. Free up that energy again so that you don't prevent blessings from coming in or prevent you from moving forward to keep you stuck. You can change them if you want to. You don't want to stay in prison, don't you? Oh, do you? Sorry. Take inventory of your thoughts, let yourself out of jail, and spend a few minutes outdoors in gratitude. It's time to let the sun shine in. And there you have the sun here. Now, what could be the possible outcome in this situation? As well, we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Again, it's about being present, not in the woes and the shoulda, woulda, couldas, or in the fears and projections of the future. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. But again, pay attention to the red flags. Take it slow. And they want you, again, to let go of control issues. That's where that, what we just talked about here. The operating from fear. I got to have it now. I got to have them now because I don't have it now. I might lose them. And then it's just like you're kicking out all this stuff, trying to control a situation to get it to go your way. But again, the timing might not be right. You might get someone who's not quite right yet. So it's about, allowing the situation to unfold naturally. Or this could be you just needing to approach this reuniting in a clear and balanced way, Then we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So that's why what I said as well, it's either one-sided and you're dealing with someone who's manipulative and just using you for your affections, or, people aren't putting in any efforts currently, so there's not enough to get this going because, again, nothing grows in a garden that's not watered. So I was curious as to, well, which one is it? And we have separation here, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So this card symbolizes, that, yeah, you might be still separated for a time. Maybe that is necessary. So again, the universe can do their thing. This person can get themselves more ready so that when you guys come together, you're on more of a level playing field here. This is about spirit helping you during this separation. Again, working behind the scenes. And then we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So you may be separated now, and no one's expressing themselves now, but they want to reconcile, or it's possible for reconciliation if we let it go and let it flow. And perhaps, again, voice how we feel. I don't like those negative cards, so I might check again. Hold on. I don't like codependency cards. And whenever those come out, and in my own readings too, I'm like, what? Well, wait a minute. What's this? Anything with the deception, the codependency, or the unrequited love. Those are my 3 red flag. And pay attention to the red flags. Those are my 4 that I always have to delve deeper because it could mean several things, and we don't want any shady shades, slim shadies around us, right? Unrequited love. Let me just check this one for you. Unrequited love. Stanza, privacy, intimacy. This is the shoveled room. This is secrets coming out. Something that caused a ruckus here. Or, like I said, unrequited love. Maybe there's a need for intimacy, a need to share one's feelings, one's thoughts, to kind of get this going. But again, now might not be the right time, or they're trying to just say, take it slow. Yeah, this was going to flip Fortuna. Things will turn around for the better. Good fortune. Separation, we had Domestico, which is the servant or the helper. And then we have La Superbia again, arrogance, ego. So maybe again, this is about getting help during the separation, either from spirit, or this is us again trying to help the situation by getting out of our own stinking thinking, whatever negative energies we're kicking out that's keeping us separated, you know, or not sharing our feelings. It's unrequited, a need to share, to turn things around, to reconcile. But again, let go of control. There's so many rules, aren't there? Do this, but don't do that. Say this, but don't say that. Feel this, but don't feel that. It's enough to drive you crazy. And on that note, I send you love and light and healing and luck in regards to this and anything else you might be going through. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye. Oh, and leave comments. I love to see how it resonates, if it resonates, because that's why I'm here. I appreciate getting people's inputs on how this is manifesting in their life. Okay. Well, that's it. See you later. Bye-bye.